5 years and only halfway to 100,000 subscribers. I'm not mad, just... Hey you crazy kids, and welcome to a different kind of episode. I say that a lot, but for real this time. I am celebrating 5 years on YouTube this month. It's hard to believe that that much time has passed. I kind of wanted to take a look at some old videos for my own nostalgia. You can feel free to watch with me, or I can just put links in the descriptions to these videos. I specifically wanted to react to the videos that I made during my first year on YouTube. The first 3 impressions videos that I ever did. The quality is pretty bad. It's all for fun, and I'm going to have fun while also feeling very uncomfortable and awkward. Not only do I dislike watching myself and hearing myself, just seeing how bad the quality is from these first videos, it just makes everything more awkward. So with that, let's go! This is my first video when I was doing Dragon Ball Z impressions. I was using my webcam from my old Dell Inspiron. The quality was terrible. I thought it was great. It was extremely convenient because I could record with Windows Movie Maker and edit as I was going along. So I would pause it every so often, make the appropriate cuts and everything, and then just keep going. I got my very first professional microphone just so that I could record this video. And I was really excited to do Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Abridged impressions because I was kind of on a Dragon Ball Z Abridged kick at that time. Highly recommend it if you're an anime fan and if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. People call me the Turtle
Also really
Hermit.
awkward, like, long pauses
the
between
goof?
each one.
I do accept personal checks. Hello? My refrigerator.
Some of these voices have improved, some of them haven't.
runs. I desire but one tiny wish.
Frieza's voiced by a female
Of eternal life.
in the original Funimation dub. Here's me trying to be funny. What?
Yes, excuse me, but I hate violence.
Relax, kid. Don't stress out. You just had a vision, that's all.
Holding a back
Before we
scratcher.
proceed, please think this through very carefully.
I'm still holding a back
If we
scratcher.
act now, we
What?
can stop him together.
I just
There
borrowed
may
my
not
mom's
be a
back
second
scratcher
chance.
for this. Yep, okay. Now I'm demonstrating it, of course. Yeah, seems about right.
After all my years of training to defeat your father, I go out like this, trying to save you.
You see the powers of Vegeta, Goku, Frieza.
And I had to remember. I memorized these lines. I didn't have the lines in front of me when I was doing this. And I chose to do really long lines for some of these characters.
Some changes as well.
Ultimate perfection. I have spent decades waiting for it. And I thought after
wrong
absorbing
with
the
you?
androids, my gain had been won. But now...
I am proud of my
only
cell
now
voice,
do
though.
I
My
understand
perfect
what
cell
Dr.
voice.
Giraud meant by those
Now that
words.
his name is Perfect Cell.
Ultimate perfection.
Boo loves when game goes boom! Me eat you up! Me eat you up! You've
That's
got some
terrifying.
nerve talking to me like that.
I am hilarious and you will quote everything I say.
And so I told him, I don't care who you are. Now clean
That's
my
super comic
jowls. And that,
That
was
was
Nell's
Nell's
first
first
day
time
on the job.
Yes, sir, I remember. I was there.
Sucks about your family,
We've
Gone
gone over this.
but you know who
I remember
else
a lot of the
has
quotes from this
family.
show. It was such a quotable fan
I
dub.
don't know who that is.
This
I am
Frieza voice
Lord
was a lot
Frieza.
easier.
And yes, all of the horrible stories you've heard are true.
All right, maggots, listen up.
Oh,
Popo's about to
Popo.
teach you the
So
pecking
disturbing.
order. It goes you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo stool, Kami, and Popo.
Fans out there.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
over 9,000! Thanks for watching.
I tried to make the snapping a thing at the end of all of my videos. I would, like, do a bunch of snapping like this with several of my fingers. That was back when I was called Ginger Snap. This was recorded over the course of several days. I was still getting used to just recording in general and editing as I was going. That's why the lighting looks different in pretty much every single shot. Sometimes I would record it when it was dark out, sometimes I record it when it was light out. I was really uncomfortable doing it anytime that anybody was around. Like when my parents were in the house, I would record it when everybody was out of the house. I didn't have any kind of lighting that I could use other than my bedroom light, and it looked fine when I was first recording it. When I went into editing, I realized, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Using a webcam, there's just really no good remedy for it. So it's gonna be bad. And it's been bad, as you can see. So it's just gonna keep getting bad. That set that I had, that was just my bedroom, and I tried to make the bookshelf in the background look a lot cooler with like all these cool things, and I put my Converse on the top shelf. What was I thinking putting that there? Oh gosh, that brings back a lot of memories. None that I try to think about too often. On to my next video, which is my Disney impressions video. The first title of it was called Dudes of Disney. Let's go!
Disclaimer.
I'm not a professional voice actor, so please don't kill me.
This is my family.
I took pride in my Stitch voice.
I found it all on my own.
Oh, not you. We named the monkey Jack.
Ah, Barbosa.
I'm Captain Jack
I forgot I
Sparrow.
did live action Disney.
Sorry. But why
But
is
it was
the
all
rum
guys.
gone?
It was all the male Disney characters because they were
bodies
easier.
become the grass. So we are all connected in the great circle of life.
I always wish my
What
Mufasa was a lot deeper.
that? The weather. Very peculiar, don't you think?
Nailed the end. Nailed it. And I'm still going.
He'd make a very handsome throw rug.
Well, no wonder you're late. This clock is exactly 2 days slow.
Mad Hatter, my favorite voice and the first voice that I thought I was really good at.
Well, it's easy. All you have to do is to...
People have told me I look like Peter Pan.
Is
It's just the red hair, I think.
Huh.
And now, Mr. Smee, to take care of Master Peter Pan.
10,000 years will give you such
a
a crick in the neck.
Who disturbs my...
I think I've improved my genie a little bit.
I'm so ticked off, I'm molting.
I love doing the Gilbert
have
Gottfried
Belle
voice.
for my wife. Make no mistake about that.
And as I always
Gaston's
say,
not bad.
if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Good morning, Agent P. Dr.
No,
Doolittle is up to his
Major
old tricks
Mugger.
again. We need you to find out what he's up to and put a stop to it.
I
Good luck,
drew a
Agent P.
unibrow on my gosh.
That's what you get for being a good guy. You have to stop at all the traffic signals. Hades is gonna kill us when he finds out what happened.
You mean
I don't
if
I don't
he
think
finds
Panic
out.
actually had a lisp. I'm not sure where that came from.
If it's good.
Fabulous party. You know, I haven't seen this much love in a room since Narcissus discovered himself. Hey, dragon, not lizard. I don't do that tongue thing.
I'm gonna punch you.
Can I pull off Eddie
you'll
Murphy?
make your ancestors
Maybe
dizzy.
not.
Googie is sorry. He always runs away when there's trouble.
I was
I
hiding.
don't know why he sounds a little like a sad Gollum.
Gorge? I hate happy.
And then I ended it off with all of the classic Disney characters.
Hey, everyone. I want to thank you all so much for watching my
And I always did some kind of
really
outro
enjoyed making this
to
video, and I have
sort
a
of talk about why I chose to do this video. And I do the weird snap thing again. Oh my gosh. My hair was a little better in that one. That's my takeaway from this. Well, it hasn't gotten worse. It's only gotten better. We still have one more video to watch, so I can't wait to see how much better this one gets. Last but not least, we have video game impressions, and this is also one of my least viewed videos. When I started out, I wasn't telling people that I was making videos. Like, I didn't tell my friends, my family. They knew that I was doing it eventually, but I didn't publicize it. I didn't have a Twitter and a Facebook page. I was too nervous to see what people were going to say about it. This is a shorter video, and I didn't think doing voice impressions for video games would be difficult. And it's not that it was difficult doing the voices, it was more so difficult finding voices, but I made do with what I could find. Let's check it out. Where am I? Oh.
disclaimer. These
I tried to make it different, and I wanted to say this at the very beginning with my Dragon Ball Z video, but I tried to do a disclaimer intro similar to how Brizzy Voices did her videos when she started out. She would tell people, this isn't going to sound completely accurate, but I'm doing it, and I don't care if you think it's inaccurate. I figured it would work if I were to say at the start, I don't think I'm amazing at this, but this is what I like to do. I still do it from time to time with the disclaimers. It's not as necessary now because I think people understand. I'm not supposed to sound exactly like these characters. If I do, great. If I don't, I mean, that's not really my fault. It's just how it is. It's been a learning process for me over the past 5 years, and I still learn sometimes that it's better to not engage. The one thing I learned from a classic movie is to never read the comments section. That's from Wreck-It Ralph 2. Let's keep going.
Bear with me for the next few
I'm curious what the
minutes.
frame
Here
rate
are
is
some
for my
video
Dell
game voice
webcam.
impressions. It's me, Mario.
Gotta start out with the classic.
Don't forget me, Luigi.
Wah, ah, ah.
My Luigi
What
wasn't
about
that good.
Wario?
Don't forget Waluigi.
Mamma mia.
Waluigi.
Why do we all sound the same?
I mentioned in the video that Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi all sound the same. The same guy voices all 4 characters, Charles Martinet. And Yoshi is voiced by a Japanese man. He makes all the sounds, and then they bring the pitch up of his voice.
Wow! Wow!
And Bowser doesn't really have a sound. It's like it's a weird roar, and yeah.
I don't really know what Bowser sounds like.
Yeah. Same man.
Oh, did I win? Hotcha!
Really struggling trying to sound like Peach.
With my exceptionally high IQ, I'm back.
I had a chin beard. What was up with that?
Hut, duh, oh, ah, ah, eh, da, yeah,
I thought I did really good with the Link voices.
da.
Oh my god. I didn't like the Twilight Princess version of Ganon. His voice was too high-pitched. And all he does is laugh, apparently.
Hadouken!
Kirby's another tough one.
Good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
I never played Ratchet and Clank, but I did a lot of research on the game so that I could try the voices.
Never was.
Whoa!
Now's the part where I'm supposed to be angry.
I should have done the meme.
Ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like.
That wasn't enough Spyro. That was like one line from Spyro, and he's voiced by Tom Kenny, at least in the second 2 games. Or if you count the Reignited trilogy, he does the voice of all 3.
Thank you all so much for watching this video.
Oh, and this is the first time I used outro music.
And a lot of the ones
I think I just played the ukulele in the background.
grunt or yell.
And there's that snapping thing again. It's still terrible lighting.
Punch!
Forget. I would end some videos like that with the random character sound effect or something at the very end. Oh man, that was quite the trip. I actually have chills watching myself. It's just so weird to see myself, to see how much I've grown since then. And while it hasn't been as much of a growth as I was hoping, I guess I always thought that I'd have more time to make videos. It's still nice to see where I started out and where I am right now. I have better equipment, I've gotten better at editing, and it's all been self-taught pretty much. I hope you enjoyed this video of me reacting to my old videos. Maybe you'll go and take a trip down memory lane and actually watch those videos all the way through. I highly encourage it. If you want, you don't have to because they're old and they're terrible quality, so then again, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to. I will see you all later. Peace out. I'm not doing that ever again.